Hi everybody, in this video, we will briefly see the exam methodology followed in our course. As you know, we will take the exam offline and we will ask the students to submit their answers on the SAFE app. Your instructors would have sent you all the important information, including the information that I am going to give in this video. They would have also sent you the time schedule of the exam. In this schedule, you will mainly see three timings. One is the reporting time, at which you have to come and take your seats as per the seating arrangements. And the next one is the exam starting time and the exam end time. The exam end time will be the same as the starting point of the submission time, which is the time at which the SAFE app will start. And it will go for some time as given in your instruction. And the end of the submission time will be the time at which the SAFE app will close. It is very important that you take your seat at the beginning of the reporting time itself. Otherwise, both you will be panicked and the proctors will be disturbed from their work. At the beginning of the reporting time, the proctors will start issuing the answer booklets to you, and the question papers will be distributed just 2 minutes before the exam starting time. Remember, your exam will be exactly the same as any regular exam. There is no difference in this. The only difference is that now you will submit your answer sheets on SAFE also, in addition to submitting your answer sheets physically. Remember, the SAFE app will start only at the end of the exam time, which is the beginning of the submission time. The SAFE app will not start at the beginning of the exam. Therefore, from the time you get your question paper till you write all the answers and finish your exam, you don't need your mobile phone with you at all. Therefore, you should keep your mobile phone 3 feet away from you, but on the same desk where you sit. In fact, proctors should take care that all the students' mobile phones are kept away from them. In fact, the proctors will collect the mobile phones of the students in each desk and keep them at one place on the same desk itself, and take care that the students don't access their mobile phones from the time the question paper is given till the end of the exam. If any student is noticed using their mobile phone during the exam time, they will be sent out from the examination hall. Remember, this is a very important responsibility for the proctors. Once the exam is over, the submission time of the SAFE will start. That is, the SAFE will start its exam only at the end of your exam time. That is the starting of the submission time. At the exam end time, the proctors will announce that you should stop writing your answers. So you have to keep your pens away and you can now access your mobile phones. That is only at the end of the exam, which is the starting of the submission time, and also the SAFE app starts at that time. Remember, the student should also submit their answer sheets physically. Once the students submit answers on the SAFE app and close the SAFE app, they have to show the closing screen of the SAFE app on their mobile phones to the proctors. The proctors have to see that, confirm it, and then collect the answer sheets from the students. So this has to happen with every student. Students, please don't close your SAFE app and come out of it without showing to the proctors. Everybody has to show their mobile phone closing screen to the proctors, and proctors have to notice it once and then only take the answer sheet from the students. Remember, your question paper may have the objective questions, in which case you have to give the answers in the Safe app. And if it is subjective question, then you have to take photo snap and upload it on the Safe app. Now let us see what happens if there is any technical problem. The first thing is, you don't need to be panic if there is any technical problem, like your Safe app is not connecting, or it is not logging in, or you are not able to upload. You don't need to be panic. That is the first point. You keep trying until the submission time. Remember, at the submission time, the student should not discuss with anybody, whether with the proctors or with their friends. The submission time will also be observed just like the exam time. It should be absolute silent and nobody should move from their seat other than just going little bit away and taking their mobile phones. Otherwise, you have to just sit in your place and start uploading or submitting your answers. More importantly, students should not take any help from the invigilators or from other students. If you have any technical problem, you keep on trying, don't be panic. We have a solution which I will tell in the next slide. But here, what is important is you should be silent, sitting on your seat and trying with it without making any noise or consulting with the invigilators. Also, invigilators should strictly not help any student. Your job is just to invigilate, just like how you invigilate during the exam time. This is when you are not able to connect to the Safe app and submit your answers at all. There is another level of technical problem. Some students can connect to the Safe app nicely and they would have also submitted their answers on the Safe app. And then when it comes to the uploading time, your Safe app may hang. It will not upload your answers sometime. In which case, you can keep on trying even beyond the submission time till 7 o'clock. No problem. At 7 o'clock, if you are still not able to upload, then you simply inform the invigilator at 7 o'clock and then you can peacefully leave the exam hall. What happens is, when you go out of exam hall, sometimes the Safe will upload your answers. The Safe will take your answers. If you have successfully submitted it, it will take your answers and store it locally on your mobile phone. When you go into a region where there is good network, your mobile phone will then upload your answer sheets, in which case we will receive your answers like submitted in time but uploaded at a later time. This is okay, it is acceptable. Therefore, if you are able to submit your answers but not able to upload, preferably you stay till 7 o'clock and try to do that in the exam hall itself. In the worst case, you can just inform the invigilator and then leave the exam hall. Here, our exam total time is 7 o'clock. That is why we have mentioned here 7. You can do this till the exam total time. Let us see what we will be doing after the exam activities are over. This is where you have a solution for your technical problem. After the exams, the instructors will send a Google form to you asking whether you were able to successfully submit your answers on the Safe app or not. If your answer is yes, then we will grade your answers on the Safe app. If your answer is no, then we will take your answer sheets which you have submitted physically and grade them physically. Remember, every student has to submit their answer sheets physically also. Therefore, if there was any technical problem, we will take your physical answer sheets and grade them. Therefore, there is no need to be panic if you face any technical problems while uploading your answers. Remember, whether you are successful in uploading your answers on SAFE or not, you have to submit your answer sheets, without which you should not leave the exam hall. And if we don't find your answer sheet with us, then we will not grade your answers, even if you have submitted on the SAFE app. Now let us see what we will do after the grading is done. After the grading is done, we will open the CRIP session in which the instructors will share a marking scheme on the Moodle website. Also, the instructors will send a Google form for CRIPs. So you can go through the marking scheme, and if you have any CRIPs, you can fill in the Google form and submit. Your TAs will attend to your CRIPs, and your TAs will inform you the results. In your tutorial session, if you were not able to submit your answer sheets on SAFE, in which case your answer sheets will be graded physically. In this case, you will not have any offline CRIP session. What you can do is you can go through the marking scheme and then you see what marks you got, and from there you will have to see whether you can go for a CRIP or not, in which case you can submit the Google form for your CRIPs. Remember, after grading your answer sheets physically, we will send you the total marks obtained and also question wise what marks you got. Therefore, you can compare those marks with the marking scheme, and if you feel you will get more marks, then you can submit the same Google form as any other students submit. In this case, if you ask for any CRIP, then the question that you CRIP for will be re-evaluated, and again your TA will inform you the results in the tutorial session only. Therefore, if you are not able to submit your answers on SAFE and your answers are graded physically, then you will never have a face-to-face CRIP. You can only go for again applying through Google form, in which case your answers of those questions will be re-evaluated. I hope you understood the exam methodology. All the best for your exams.